So this is Morty back with another video. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about camps and maybe some changes that might need to be made about rules outside and um, about first I want to say about this bard here. I have not had any interaction with them. This is not against them in any way. I was just coming out here to do some experience, and I killed a worm that spawned on me, and I didn't have any opportunity to kill anything out here. And I was just running out of time, so that's why I'm making the video. This is in no way because of this bard, so just wanted to get that out of the way. But the video is in regards to outdoor experience and some of the issues that I've had with experiencing outdoors, and some of the troubles that I've had with the rules for Quarm, and why I think some of the things need to be adjusted for Quarm's outdoor experience rules. So I'm a necromancer. I can experience pretty well outdoors solo, but because of the rule set where you can only claim one mob outdoors, what happens is if I'm trying to split a camp or grabbing a mob at a camp, say like I want to grab some of these mobs out in front of me, what will happen is like a wizard or druid or any other person that can handle multiple mobs, they'll sometimes they'll just kite mobs over the camp to grab more mobs up to the cap, leaving me with only one mob, and that makes for a horrible experience, opportunity for me, right? So while they're not breaking any rules because they're allowed to have whatever up to their cap is, it makes experiencing solo horrible. I'll be in an area and I might have cleared the whole area of mobs, and I'm waiting for a respawn, and a wizard will be kiting mobs around my camp, knowing that I'm sitting there waiting for repops, but they're excited because they're kiting mobs right over my camp, and they're like, well, if I time it right, he'll have a pop right when my mobs are there, and then I'll aggro them and I'll be able to steal his mobs. And because he can only claim one mob because it's an outside zone, there's nothing that he can do about it. And that, I think, is a problem with the rules for Quarm, right? And people say, I've been told to check my privilege because I asked somebody to nicely to please not kite their mobs over where I'm camping, without even saying anything else. Just like, hey, please don't kite your mobs over there. I didn't say, hey, I'm specifically camping this one mob or anything rude to them, and they were real obtuse to me, just because of that. To the point to where I, I had to put them on ignore because they were just so aggressive. Uh, I don't know, the AAXPs and the way that people are pulling so many mobs and not being not playing nice is just so ridiculous. Um, I'd like to have more than one mob every 20 minutes. You know, obviously I can kill more than one mob at a time, or more than one mob every 20 minutes, and I do. But when people are so like some of the other strats are people will uh, wizards will pull mobs over top of you and evac to the zone line so that you're overwhelmed and you have to feign zone or leave your camp. Then they come back and they take the camp, and they say, "Oops, sorry," and there's nothing that you can really do about that. Um, or you feign lose your pet, have to like restart, and they say, "Oops, sorry," and there's nothing that you can really do about that. Um, there's there's strategies that people do, um, just kiting over you to make it so that you just can't handle the mobs that body aggro you. Um, when they're too close, that kind of stuff. It's real weird the way that people kind of skirt the rules, and a lot of the things they're kind of petitionable, but they're also kind of like, well, the guy said sorry, and we're not really going to do anything about it. So, um, why would I waste the GM's time doing that kind of thing? Um, so, man, it's a little bit rough the way the rule sets are right now. Um, so, I think like I don't know the exact way to change the rules. Maybe some kind of like stay away from people policy. Maybe some some limited number of uh, maybe an increase to the number of mobs that you can like have policy outside, like you can claim. uh, I don't know, it's rough, like the FTE thing, being able to claim one at a camp, but then being able to claim as many as you can FTE without like dying, because you can get summoned right after however many it is, 14, but then you can also not die still when you get summoned by more. I don't know. I don't know the exact way to correct the issue. Um, because I still would like to have people being able to interact with each other, but having people train over other people's, for lack of a better word, like camping areas to like steal the mobs that are gonna spawn. That's bad, you know. But sometimes when you're coming around a corner, you don't know that somebody's there, so that's not exactly fair either. Um, I like to try to give resolutions when I think about problems, but it's a real tough one. You know, a play nice policy is always good, but how do you reinforce a play nice policy? You know, like it just increases the number of tickets that come out. You know, like it would be nice if people kind of like could self-manage and uphold that themselves, but then you just get people that um, just don't, or you get people that automatically kind of go off the hinges and call people elf lawyers and stuff like that. Um, if you mention a rule, people sometimes just automatically get upset. Um, Man, this bard kills really fast. This is a pretty cool. I'm jealous. um, I don't know. I was just wanted to make a video because I've had a couple instances where I was killing in a different zone and literally a wizard was kiting over a few spawns. I had an area where I had cleared 2, 4, 6 mobs, and they were going to spawn with spawn within like a minute of each other, and he just kept kiting his like 4 mobs like right over that area, and I asked him if he could please not kite over that area because my mobs were going to spawn soon, and he said for me to check my privilege. So I guess that's what my video is about. You might watch the video and feel happy that I'm complaining about that, but I guess that's it. Thanks everybody for watching. Maybe something will happen about it, maybe not. But that's it for today. Thanks, guys. Have a great day. Peace.